Hey everybody, it's Danny. I review a lot of speakers, but I haven't actually told you which speakers I actually use the most in my house. That's because they're not normal speakers. You guessed it, it's the Amazon Echo devices. I use them because it's super convenient and they do a lot of other stuff besides just sound. So today we're going to talk about the specific speakers that I use in my house, why I like using them, how the audio quality compares between them, and if you like using other speakers like a lot of my Marshall fans, how can you actually use these with those speakers so that you can basically just use Marshall speakers in your home, or any speaker for that matter. So the number one speaker I actually have in my house is this little hockey puck guy, Echo 3rd Gen. This thing is great. It just fits in a lot of places. And I liked it so much that when I got my kitchen Echo, I upgraded to the Echo Plus 3rd Gen. All this is just a bigger version of this. This is like 15 watts. I don't know how many watts this version is, but it's obviously got a bigger subwoofer and it can put out quite a bit more sound. And then just to see what it sounded like, I went ahead and got the Echo 4th Gen. Basically, it's like a softball size one. They upped the wattage from 15 to 30 in this one. The technology inside them can talk to your Wi-Fi, it can go over Bluetooth, it can talk to other devices in your home. For example, I like to turn on and off the lights in my entire house with these devices. Alexa, turn on the bedroom. Now, is the Echo listening to you all the time? Probably, but you can turn it off with a microphone deactivation button. So if you're super paranoid about that stuff, I totally get it. To me, it doesn't really bother me. It's great for like quiet listening. It's not a super intense speaker. In fact, one of my biggest uses for it, aside from music, is I tell it to play rain noise when I go to sleep at night. Alexa, make rain noise. It's just a really great way I found to like soothe myself and get myself in that sleep mode. And of course, the Echo 4th Gen does that as well as any Echo device. As far as audio quality, let's take a listen and see which one sounds better than the other.
The current weather is 92 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. The current weather is 92 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. The current weather is 92 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
In terms of connectivity and versatility, these things are amazing. They've come a long ways from when they first started. You can actually pair any of these devices to any speaker that has Bluetooth in it, and it will play through that.
Connected to Imberton 2. Now that you're paired, next time just say, connect my speaker.
So, can you, with the Marshall Woburn or any of those speakers that have the standby mode after 20 minutes, play with these? Yes, you can. So the Marshall's gone into sleep mode, so we're going to see if she'll wake it up. Alexa, what's the weather like?
The current weather is not.
Alexa, pair. Just realized after 20 minutes, you're going to have to tell Echo to pair itself back with the speaker before. So it did wake up. Alexa, what's the weather like?
The current weather is 92 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies.
So that's kind of a pain in the butt, but it will automatically wake it up so you can keep your Woburn speaker on all the time and save energy. So if you have a speaker you prefer using at home but it doesn't have any Echo technology in it, you can just have this thing pair to it and use it like that. All you would do is you would just turn on the Bluetooth signal on your speaker, tell this thing to pair, and then go into the app and connect which device you want it to pair to of your Bluetooth speakers. That's it. It's super easy. And the other thing about them is they still all have a 3.5 millimeter aux-in cable, which is huge. The fact that they still have that means that you can still just hook it up to a speaker manually if you want to. Because when they start taking that away, that's when we lose our audio freedom. Echo 3rd gen and the 4th gen, honestly, like, I don't detect a huge difference in audio quality, despite this one being like 15 more watts. It's not really that significant. I think you could be just fine with the 3rd gen, honestly. This one, cosmetically, it's just different, you know? The only things I noticed is like, it seemed to be a little bit more pronounced in the highs versus the 3rd gen. So, I don't know. I think it's really your preference. They sound very similar. So if one's cheaper than the other, that might be the way to go. This one definitely gets a lot louder. I played all these at full volume. Honestly, like, I think you'd be just fine getting a smaller 3rd gen if you're just going to do casual listening. If you really want to start upping the quality of your sound, it might be time to go check out a bigger speaker, essentially. Like if a Klipsch or a Marshall speaker, or maybe a bigger Bose speaker for that matter. Anything that can connect via Bluetooth, it might be worth just hooking one of these up to that. Just realize there could be some complications down the road in terms of the device auto going to sleep and you have to repair it, so that could be a cost. So if you just don't want to deal with that and you want good sound, something like the Echo Plus would be just great. These are the speakers I use the most in my house. While audio quality is important, convenience is almost more important for me personally. So that's why I end up using these devices. If I'm going to do critical listening, I will pull out a big speaker and listen to it that way. But I hope you appreciated my take on this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.
I don't see anything to connect. Check the device you'd like to use.
Stop.
And make sure Bluetooth is turned on. To set up a new device, go to your Alexa app. Now connected to Bluetooth.